Belle Glade is a small city in Palm Beach County, Florida, located on the southeastern shore of Lake Okeechobee. Despite its small size, Belle Glade has a rich history and is known for its agricultural industry and vibrant culture. The area where Belle Glade now stands was once inhabited by the Seminole tribe. It was not until the early 1900s that the land was developed for agriculture, with a focus on growing sugarcane. The development of the sugarcane industry led to a boom in population and economic growth in the area. Belle Glade is home to several notable landmarks, including the Belle Glade Pioneer Park, which features exhibits on the history of the area's agricultural industry. The park also hosts events throughout the year, including the annual Sugar Festival, which celebrates the area's sugarcane heritage. Another important landmark in Belle Glade is the Dolly Hand Cultural Arts Center, which is a state-of-the-art performance venue that hosts a wide range of events, including concerts, plays, and dance performances. The center also offers educational programs and workshops for local residents. Despite its many attractions, Belle Glade has faced its share of challenges over the years. In the 1920s and 1930s, the area was hit hard by hurricanes, which caused extensive damage to crops and property. In recent years, the city has struggled with poverty and high crime rates. Efforts are underway to revitalize Belle Glade and address these challenges. The city has launched several initiatives to improve economic development and provide job opportunities for residents. Community groups and organizations have also been working to address issues of crime and poverty. Despite the best efforts of local law enforcement and community organizations, crime rates have remained high, which has had a negative impact on the area's residents and reputation. The city has struggled with gang violence, drug-related crimes, and property crimes for several decades. According to the latest crime statistics available, Belle Glade's crime rate is significantly higher than the national average. In 2020, there were 522 reported crimes in Belle Glade, which equates to a crime rate of 6,621 per 100,000 people. This is over 4 times the national average of 1,445 per 100,000 people. One of the most common types of crime in Belle Glade is property crime, including theft and burglary. In 2020, there were 373 reported incidents of property crime in the city. This equates to a rate of 4,739 per 100,000 people, which is almost 3 times the national average of 1,721 per 100,000 people. Belle Glade has also had issues with violent crime. In 2020, there were 149 reported incidents of violent crime, including 10 murders, 26 rapes, and 77 aggravated assaults. This equates to a rate of 1,891 per 100,000 people, which is significantly higher than the national average of 366 per 100,000 people. The city has taken steps to address its crime issues, including implementing community policing strategies and partnering with community organizations to provide support and resources to at-risk youth. However, crime rates in Belle Glade remain a concern for residents and law enforcement officials alike. Despite its humble beginnings, Belle Glade has given birth to individuals who have excelled in sports, politics, entertainment, and other fields. Here are some of the famous people from Belle Glade, Florida. Anquan Boldin. Anquan Boldin is a retired NFL wide receiver who played for the Arizona Cardinals, Baltimore Ravens, San Francisco 49ers, and Detroit Lions during his 14-year career. Born and raised in Belle Glade, Boldin attended Pahokee High School, where he played football, basketball, and ran track. He went on to play college football at Florida State University, where he earned All-American honors and won the Biletnikoff Award as the nation's top wide receiver in 2002. Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis is a former NFL linebacker who played his entire 17-year career with the Baltimore Ravens. Lewis was born in Bartow, Florida, but grew up in Belle Glade. He attended Kathleen High School in Lakeland before moving back to Belle Glade and graduating from Glade Central High School. Lewis is widely regarded as one of the best linebackers in NFL history, having won 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards and 2 Super Bowl championships. Fred Taylor. Fred Taylor is a retired NFL running back who played for the Jacksonville Jaguars and New England Patriots during his 13-year career. Taylor was born in Pahokee, Florida, and attended Glade Central High School in Belle Glade, where he was a star football player. He went on to play college football at the University of Florida, where he was a 2-time All-American and helped the Gators win their first SEC championship in 1991. R.J. Hendley. R.J. Henley was an educator and civil rights activist who founded the R.J. Henley Christian Community School in Belle Glade in 1947. Henley was born in 1917 in Georgia and moved to Belle Glade in the 1940s. He started the R.J. Henley School as a way to provide education for African American students in the area, who were segregated from white schools at the time. The school eventually became a private Christian school and is still in operation today. James Thompson is a former NFL defensive tackle who played for the Houston Oilers and the Denver Broncos during his 6-year career. Thompson was born and raised. The city has a predominantly low-income population and has been struggling with poverty for many years. Despite its location in one of the wealthiest counties in Florida, Belle Glade has a poverty rate that is nearly 3 times the national average. As a result, the city's welfare statistics paint a stark picture of the challenges facing its residents. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, Belle Glade has a poverty rate of 47.7%, which is significantly higher than the national average of 10.5%. The median household income in the city is $26,881, less than half of the median household income in Palm Beach County as a whole, which is $64,712. As a result of these economic challenges, a large percentage of Belle Glade's residents rely on government assistance programs to make ends meet. One of the primary welfare programs in Belle Glade is SNAP, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which provides food assistance to low-income individuals and families. According to the Florida Department of Children and Families, as of January 2022, there were 4,625 SNAP recipients in Belle Glade. This represents nearly 40% of the city's population. Another key welfare program in Belle Glade is TANF, Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, which provides cash assistance to families with children. According to the Florida Department of Children and Families, as of January 2022, there were 892 TANF recipients in Belle Glade. In addition to these federal programs, Belle Glade also offers its own assistance programs to residents in need. The city's Community Services Department administers programs such as emergency rent and utility assistance, home rehabilitation grants, and a homeless prevention program. Despite the availability of these welfare programs, many residents of Belle Glade continued to face significant challenges. For example, access to healthcare can be difficult, with the nearest hospital located more than 30 miles away. Additionally, the city's low-income residents often face limited job opportunities and substandard housing conditions. The city has several notable landmarks that showcase its unique heritage and reflect its role in the region's development. Here are some of the most notable landmarks in Belle Glade, Florida. Lake Okeechobee. Lake Okeechobee is the largest freshwater lake in Florida and the second largest in the United States. It is located just a few miles from Belle Glade and has played a significant role in the city's history. The lake's fertile soil made it an attractive location for farming, and many of Belle Glade's early settlers were farmers who relied on the lake for irrigation. Today, Lake Okeechobee is a popular destination for fishing, boating, and other recreational activities. Belle Glade Pioneer Park. Belle Glade Pioneer Park is a 27-acre park that is dedicated to the city's early pioneers. The park features several historic buildings, including the Robbins Lodge, a 2-story log cabin that was built in the early 1900s. The lodge is now a museum that showcases artifacts from the city's early history. The park also includes a playground, picnic areas, and a walking trail. Lawrence Ewell Museum. The Lawrence Ewell Museum is located in nearby Pahokee, Florida, but it is a must-visit destination for anyone interested in Belle Glade's history. The museum is housed in a historic building that was once a bank and features exhibits on the area's Native American history, pioneer life, and the development of agriculture in the region. Sugarcane train. The sugarcane train is a historic train that was used to transport sugarcane from the fields to the processing plants in the early 1900s. Today, the train has been restored and is a popular attraction in Belle Glade. Visitors can take a ride on the train and learn about the history of the sugarcane industry in the area. Anhwinger Trail. The Anhwinger Trail is located in nearby Everglades National Park and is a popular destination for birdwatchers and nature enthusiasts. The trail features a boardwalk that winds through a swampy area, where visitors can see alligators, wading birds, and other wildlife. Here are some of the most famous incidents in Belle Glade's history. Hurricane Betsy. 1965. Hurricane Betsy made landfall in Belle Glade in 1965, causing widespread damage and flooding. The storm resulted in the deaths of several people and caused millions of dollars in damage to the city. The hurricane remains one of the most significant weather events in Belle Glade's history. Sugarcane workers' strike. 1960s-1970s, Belle Glade has a long history of sugarcane farming, and in the 1960s and 1970s, the city was the site of a significant labor dispute. Sugarcane workers went on strike, demanding better wages, working conditions, and other benefits.